Why do I feel like I'm hungover? Because I stayed up till midnight for another day in a row. What is happening? Guys, welcome back in. Happy Friday. I don't know what this is, but I messed up. I have stayed up way too late, too many streams in a row. And the worst thing happened today, guys. I slept past 8 in the morning. And I feel groggy at 2 p.m. That's beginner's mode. You can do better. No, I never sleep past 8. I never sleep past 7, to be honest. It's the worst. Keep sleep schedules. My sleep schedule has been wrecked by 12 Games of Christmas and by the Game Awards. And I think this is like, I think honestly I should get the Troll Biscuit Award for today because I'm trolling myself into not being at my peak performance. New X High. Guys, welcome back in. Everything aside, I'm really happy to be here. Happy Friday. It is a cozy day indeed. So I hope you guys have your flannels, or I should have worn my Christmas flannel, but it's okay. I just wanted to take out all my Christmas sweaters for these 12 games. Michael, dude, midnight is so late for me. Kalapa, hi. Glenn, welcome back in. Long time no see. Team Money, hi. Guys, thank you so much. Welcome back in. Depends on what you're playing. That is true. Crash, welcome back in. Only time I slept past 6 a.m. is weekends. And I don't know if I'm going to get it back. Free Hazel, everybody, we've got streakers all across the yard. What is happening? Allie, hi as well. Currently in Florida, I'm not wearing a flannel. Even inside with AC. Wes, welcome back into E33 DLC stream. When? I think I have to do that one for YouTube. I think that's got to go on YouTube. Conroy, hi too. Drewski, hi. Pause Tech, I see too. Anon, thank you for these snipes as well. Ren, I saw. Starting back before stream even started. Chorn's trying to pull a fast one by resubbing offline, just like your cheeky little gifted subs when you first came into the community. Bree, welcome back in. Long Reach, hi too. Thank you so much, Chorn, for the continual support and all the E33 love last night from you guys. I know. Close your eyes for the streakers. Sammy, hi too. Hello, good evening. Also, Mary, Andy, welcome in as well. Cast, I think you're only streamer with an actual sleep schedule. That's because I like run on a schedule, okay? Look, I went straight from having to get up for school to straight into the military, and I got like it hammered into me to wake up early in the morning. And if I don't have my schedule perfectly aligned, everything's thrown off. I didn't get to go to the gym today. I'm a grumpy guppy today. It's just everything's exploding. It's true. But this is how I keep up. This is how I make sure that I find extra time to do extra playthroughs. When I get those like 8-hour playthroughs to you guys, it's because I'm like sneakily like placing things in different sections and planning it all out so that I can, you know, sneak in an E33 DLC episode maybe sometime soon. Hopefully, we'll see. Pezville, welcome back in. I actually got this one from Target, I think 2 years ago, and Jess has a matching one. I gifted her a matching one. Guys, thank you for all of the streaks. Welcome back in. The other thing is my sinuses seem more congested if I stay up later. I don't know if that happens for you guys too. Julian, thank you for the hydrate too. Also, Solar, welcome back in. How are you guys feeling after the Game Awards? Are you guys happy? It was like a meh day for you guys, or you guys were like, I didn't see anything I wanted? Master Da Vinci, also London with 5 gifted subs before stream even started, and Master Da Vinci with 5 more gifted subs as well. Crazy Geese, good morning. Solar, hello all you lovely Twitch people. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday, ready for a fantastic Flannel Friday fun with friends. Thank you. Who was that? London! London, you already won! Guys, there can be nobody left to gift a sub to. You guys are flying off the handle. Control was nice to see. That was I'm super happy. That was my like, I'm freaking out one. Yeah, Tomb Raider and Forest 3 hype. Did you think that looked like Forest 3? I don't think we got to dissect that one altogether, guys, but that, I do agree with Anna, where we were like, that didn't feel like Forest 3, but I'm interested to see what direction it takes. London, thank you for 5 more gifted subs. Guys, if you have gotten a gifted sub, if you guys are new here or not new here, I hope you guys enjoy. Buckle up. You're stuck now, buttercups. Ralby, this isn't flying off the handle yet. I still am safe. That means that I can get through the calendars and then quickly get into the game so that I can catch back up.
Ho, ho, ho.
No! Foder was sick. Robbie. Yeah, this isn't flying off the handle yet. Divinity, love me some Larian. I gotta check this out. Ralby, thank you for 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. Guys, I organized all my Steam and I did want to walk you guys through at some point in time, probably in the new year. I would like to do maybe like an extra stream and just talk about games that I already have added to my list, where they're kind of falling as to like what you guys can expect to see sooner than later. I definitely, with the 12 games of Christmas, it's shown me that I really want to do some more one-shots with you guys. So although I am sticking with my 3-a-week schedule, I'm thinking that there might be maybe like once a month we can do a one-shot indie game or one-shot something every once in a while where we just start the stream and play until we finish that game, because I really like getting to bring some of these and also checking off some games on Steam that I've wanted to play for a while and I just haven't fit it in somewhere. So we will see what the new year brings. Also, Hoskaru, welcome back in. Hoskarsu, no, Hoskarsu. There we go. Also, Serini, welcome back in. I probably still butchered that, but welcome back in. Which games are you looking forward to the most from the awards? Oh, so many. All of them. The answer is all of them. Good Samaritan, not really, but thank you for 500 bits as well, for 5 golden rings for Flannel Fridays, part of the 12 games of Christmas. I'm changing it to 4 Flannel Fridays. That's what it's gonna be. Darko, welcome back into. No, everything aside, my game awards. Okay, obviously Control 2. Fodor, what else? Forest 3. Divinity looked cool. I don't know where I'm gonna fit that in. What else did we see? What am I blanking out on? The obvious ones. Resident Evil 9. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Kundalini, welcome back into. Pod Racing as well. Lego Batman, that's 7. E33 DLC was dropped, so that I'm counting as well, that I'm excited to get to. Tomb Raider, that's 9. What else? Tactics wasn't, I don't think so. Also, thank you, Hosk. And Ancient, good morning. No, it's good evening. Hello, I'm getting my times mixed up. Bradley the Badger looked sick. That was 10. Yes, definitely that one too. Just say you want to play them all. If there's 10 new additions, does that just mean all of them? Classy. 2 Tomb Raiders too, which means we need to go back to the PS1 Tomb Raider. All I'm hearing is you guys saying that we need to go back and get those. I'm ashamed to say that I don't own those. I don't know how, because I've always loved, I guess maybe just because ever since I started my YouTube channel, I never really talked about Tomb Raider. And I played Tomb Raider, the newer ones, on stream years ago and Uncharted years ago. So I just haven't covered them, but maybe it's time. I'm checking off Remedy and then maybe adding on a new, maybe that is the franchise that I want to get back into. Yeah, 2 Tomb Raiders, so many streakers, you guys. Also, Bear, welcome back in. Bradley the Badger looked fantastic, and I liked the actor, so I'm ready for this. The biggest takeaway yesterday for me was how many actors are wanting to get into games and getting a piece of the pie. Fodor is expected to come out in 2030. Okay, so let's settle down, lock it up, relax. Actually, that's okay. I hope that it takes forever. Not really. I hope that it comes out sooner for you guys, but I am in no... Actually, that means I could possibly get another coder run in. If that doesn't come out until 2030, that's a good chance. Great voice actor. I mean, just actor in general. Like, he plays a stellar, fantastically haunting Dahmer. I mean, him in American Horror Story. I think I've even seen him in a rom-com of some sort. Also, Majo, welcome back in. Anybody that I missed, guys, welcome back in. And anybody that's gotten a gifted sub from one of these troll biscuits, I hope you give them a big thank you. I'm thinking an evil coder run. I at least want to play Knights of the Old Republic again with the knowledge of the twist. And I'm not going to say anything else because I went 27 years without knowing that twist, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody else. But now knowing what I know, and Force Unleashed, I really want to go back and play Force Unleashed with you guys again. That's what I should have added. Can we add replays? I think we should be able to add replays to 12 games of Christmas. Like if I wanted to one-shot Force Unleashed, that would be fun. That would be so good. Yeah, I'm thinking like a Sith run. I got the classic Tomb Raider trilogy on Switch. Personally, I don't find the controls aged well. Oh, like the classic OG setting? Yeah, but you know, I gotta experience it as it was to get excited for how it is. Also, Yinis, thank you for 11 months of continual support as well. I don't have to, but it's a fun little thing for me. It adds to the replayability because I have so much time to replay things, you know? Tjorn! Dude! Force Unleashed is amazing. Torn with 33 gifted subs. What, and yesterday wasn't enough? What is this for? What is the charge for loving Expedition 33? A succulent game award, game of the year? Torn. Thank you so much. That is so many 33s. Everybody's getting gamaged left, right, and center. You should play the PSP version of Force Unleashed. Once I figure out how to get that captured, that would be a great way to bring that back to you guys. I do think Force Unleashed is one of those games that more people should experience. I think it's kind of overlooked. Or maybe just forgotten from the past. Hotham, welcome back in. It was an event yesterday. It was an event or it was an event. Also, Manta, welcome back in. The Fable lo-fi is so quiet in the background. It's very faint. Let's go to the guild. The guild fresco. There we go. For all the new initiatives. Welcome, welcome. What are you buying? What are you selling? Lith, welcome back in. I was watching the VOD, then I received a notification that I got a sub. Lith, look at that. Some things are just meant to be, like you never being able to leave this community. Guys, thank you so much. Time to get an icy pink lightsaber. I still do want to find some more stuff of Revan. That'd be sick to have Revan's. I don't even know if you can find Revan's saber. When I get into my new place, my goal is to start collecting actual weapons from all of my favorite characters. I'm thinking specifically more villains, but then villain, hero, a little bit of both. I think Revan counts towards that. Jargon, a new meme in the 33 subs. So when is the 33 emote? Wait, was this, oh, the new meme, I see what you're saying. I need to make an alert that's specific for 33. I'm trying to think what we could do that for. I guess I do have to make the, Alicia emote. So it could be the Alicia emote one. Also, Gomez, welcome back in. I know I missed that earlier. You do love an enemies to lovers. Excited for Control Resonant? Hello, is the sun in the sky today? Yes, good night. I am so excited for that. That was a pleasant surprise. I was hoping for some kind of Max Payne news, but I will definitely take Control 2. And now with this direction of Dylan, and it was really cool. I got to go back and I was dissecting the trailer even more, but I was just doing it through my VOD from last night. It was really cool to see some of you guys say like, maybe I'm gonna go back and finish Control or pick it up and everything. And so it's really cool to see that sequels can also bring people to, you know, the excitement for a sequel can get people to go back and play the original game that they might have missed over, because with all the games that are constantly releasing, it's really easy to let some things fall beneath the cracks of other releases and other excitement. And what you might not realize that releases in 1 year, you're like, oh, I didn't even know that that existed. So I hope more people get to experience Control and have fun with it. You think Resonant can be a spin-off? I think somebody said they confirmed it is Control 2. Although, yeah, I mean, the direction of having it not outright say Control 2 and have it be like Control Resonant does give almost like an offshoot, kind of like Plague Tale Resonance, if you will. But I thought somebody did come in and say that it was 2. Yeah. Control Resonant will be a hack and slash RPG. Is that the feeling that you were getting from it in that? I got the platform Control, but might be a Remedy replay soon. You got the platform. Wait, you got the platform. The Platinum? Are you meaning the Platinum? You got the platform Control, but might need a, wait. Explain this again. Also, Luke, thank you for the hydrate. And D Martin with 78 months of continual support as well. What is the game for today? That is the question. And I do have an answer for you guys, but I'm going to give it in the form of guesses. This is the one game, one of the few games where my outfit doesn't spoil it. So I'm going to let you guys go wild with guesses. Donk, welcome back in. I got the platform. Okay, wait, no, I did see that. Zlody, welcome back into Controls on my list, on my ever-growing list. How many other people just added like 10 games plus last night to their wish list? Jasmine, what is the game today? Okay, I saw that. They did say that it was a full sequel to Control. I hope it's a dual protagonist. That's what I'm thinking too, especially with the direction they took Alan Wake 2. I'm thinking we might see, I think they wanted to show Dylan because you've already seen Jesse, but I'm hoping for this dual protagonist thing as well. I think people would be disappointed not to have Jesse be more present. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe they took the idea of leaning into Dylan's side, but then we will get to see. You know, one of the things I thought of is when I complete Alan Wake 2, I need to go back and watch the trailer for Alan Wake 2 because I want to see how they promoted that and what they decided to put in the trailer versus what you actually got to play. And I want to see if they just pushed one side of that story as well in that trailer at least. Also, Lena, thank you. I love a good Christmas jumper. Also, D Martin, Carrick with the 5 months too. More like 2 years watching the YouTube side and 5 months here. So really like 2.5 years. Carrick, thank you for all the support. And D Martin with 78 months of talking about Resident Evil and putting up with me. Also, I like the stunting of the XP. Okay. They did say that it's a full-blown sequel. Also, Miss Queen, hi to you. It looks like Devil May Cry like gameplay. Okay, I've never seen like Devil May Cry gameplay, but you're saying hack and slash, and I'm trying to think, have I really ever played like a true hack and slash kind of RPG with you guys? Naming it different is smart to quell expectations of it being, especially if you're taking a different direction and you are having Dylan be a major part of the second one. Maybe they wanted to avoid saying Control 2 and then having people really be like, where's Jesse? Like, where's our girl? Dylan may cry. Yeah, but I haven't done that. I haven't played Nier. Force Unleashed is a simpler version of Devil May Cry. Okay, I loved that. I loved the combat in Force Unleashed. Are we going to watch Pt.3 thank you video? Oh, I didn't set that up today. I need to set that up. No, I knew I was missing something when I was getting everything ready for today. Yes, it does show clips of the new content. Not sure if you want to see. Oh, wait. Ooh, does it spoil like outright? Because are we getting extra story content? Because if that's the case, then I'm not going to want to be spoiled to it. But I have no problem watching the video after I get it to it. Yeah, I can't set it up on the fly right now because I'd have to open everything. Ginger best friend, welcome back in as well. Did you turn off streaks? No, the streaks are still actively going. I see Lockmaster, I see Walter. I see people streaking left, right, and center. Van Helsing, that would be a trip. God of War is a hack and slash. Okay, yeah. So I like that kind of, I like those games, yeah. I think it'll be fine. I guess we're going more melee. I'm just trying to think. Quantum Break was so gun heavy. Control, you had the physical melee approach of just like battering people with your abilities, but it was more about the object or the, object of power. I think I like this direction. I'm a sucker for bashing some brains with a melee weapon. I love a good frying pan to the face, you know? What if you slash before you hack? Wait a minute. Cover your eyes. There's more streakers. Ninja as well. Anybody that I missed, guys, happy Friday. Welcome back in. It's like I almost just saw you guys yesterday. Tinkerbell, welcome in as well. Caster played a wicked Jesse Faden. As in wicked cool or wicked evil? Which wicked are we going? Is this Madame Morrible Wicked Witch? King, by the way, will you be playing the Coder games at some point? They are so good. You know what? You are right. They are so good that I have actually already played them and they are on my archive channel. Feel free to check them out over there. I'm hoping that I will actually get to revisit them before the Foder comes out. Yeah. Patrick, welcome back in. Sounds like a frying pan is your weapon of choice. I do. No, I just really think you can do some damage, but I also think that just stuck with me from Left 4 Dead, like the amount of times I played Left 4 Dead with my siblings, and we always laughed about having the frying pan in the marshes and the katana. The katana was also my go-to during that too, but it's the sound, it's the dong. I think I like a weapon based off of the sound it makes when it's hitting like the contact. The contact noise is so important for me. That's like Cyberpunk. Whenever you're shooting any of the weapons, that contact noise when the bullet just pierces the skin. Oh, Skoglin, hi as well. Risky Biz, hi. The PUBG frying pan was epic. I see, I never got to really experience PUBG. Also, 8-Bit, hi. I thought this was a family-friendly stream. I know, I tried to stop the streakers, but they just keep dang happening. I near dropped. I damn near jumped out of my shoes when I saw a Star Wars Foder. I know before we get to it, I think that's gonna have to be on stream. I think I really would like to do Foder with you guys because we play Coder, so that seems only right to play that with you guys. And we need to go back to Swoder in some capacity. I talked about this last night, whether it's watching the cinematics or getting to play like bare bones as linear as possible. I know we talked about a couple different routes that I could do with that, and I think we were shifting focus after Coder for some reason, and that's why we didn't go straight into Swoder, but let's definitely get reacquainted with that. I need to catch up on more Star Wars. As long as you give us a chance to play it first. What do you want me to hear? Okay. Fair. That's true, because you guys got to come along with me for Coder. I think I can wait. There's a couple games that I cannot wait for release. Final Fantasy Part 3 is one. Blood of the Dawnwalker will be an instant play, and Fable will be an instant play, but I will give you guys Foder because I can wait. You guys have waited infinitely longer than I have to see an update like this. So I will let you guys get to it first. You know what? If anything, maybe we start the coder run while everybody's playing, like while you guys are getting to do Foder, and then we'll go from there. Darka, no, I didn't end up. I'm pushing it back because some people were worried that I didn't get to scoop their stuff that they sent prior to Christmas. So I'm going to do one in January when I get back from everything. Also, Paka, thank you for 3 months of continual support as well. Fable is still on the run edition. Where is Fable? The flute guy has pics with his PVC pipe. I'm so impressed that that's a flute. Dude, I clocked the PVC pipe flute instantly. Who said the... There were some other really good ones. Somebody said the poop shoot flute. Oh my gosh, what was the one that Jess or Anna said too? I can't believe Exodus is coming in 2027. Most of the games we saw are 2027 except for RE9, Control 2. Now, real quick, let's talk about this. Does Remedy have a history of announcing a date and then following through with that date, or does it typically get pushed back? Do we have any kind of historical context to provide to this? Because I'm just wondering, can we really count on 2026? 2026 and some 2027. It was a lot more 2027s, I think. I love how the flute becomes so popular. I know the flute pooch pouch. The last game they showed was not hype at all. I know. I guess it's all subjective because for somebody who loves multiplayer and Titanfall and some of the other games that they mentioned that is either inspired by or devs from, that would be a really exciting release. It's just personally not my type of game, so it wasn't the most exciting for me, but I definitely recognize that there's people that love that stuff. So it just wasn't for me. Diablo expansion 2026. I know. I still haven't tried Diablo. We've seen the hero shooters too much now. There's definitely a lot of them, but I think they wouldn't be making them if there wasn't a ask for them. Like there's a lot of people that are playing them constantly, right? Lego Dark Knight Legacy looks fun, but not interested in Lego games. I love the Lego games. They're such a fun time. They're just a goofy good time. It is weird to hear the voices. It was weird to hear the voices, I guess. Because we had just been talking about Lego with voice acting versus Lego with the like grunting. And I do think there's extra charm in the grunting. Divinity looked vile, but like good, but also I was not expecting, nothing sounds more romantic than making love while somebody's burning alive next to you. Yeah, that's absolutely. Cryvert, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome in. They knew how to make an entrance with that. Also, Witchcrafts, welcome in as well. They rose to popularity when I was around 10. Okay. Will you play Divinity Original Sin 1 or maybe even Divinity 1? I haven't even thought past that. Too many great games, and you guys know I have some priorities that are on the horizon. Final Fantasy is definitely going to be one of them. So we're starting the year, like I've told you guys exactly what to expect with January. Skyrim on the stream side of things, and then on YouTube, there's going to be one game between Alan Wake 2 and Final Fantasy 8, but Final Fantasy 8 is imminent. We've just got one game in between. And then after FF8, I am keeping that one close to my chest. But I'm trying to leave some wiggle room for Control 2 now. I've got oh my gosh, let me tell you, going back to my spreadsheets, I was like, what am I to do? I don't know. 2026 is a big window. Are we talking Q1, Q2, Q3? Alan Wake 2 came out in like September of 2023. So do we think it's September? Like what? Give me a little, I need more. Divinity, I think it's safe to say 2026, I'm thinking the latter half of the year. I know, it's time to clone Casta. I need to be cloned. I do. That way I can play twice as many games. Did you play the FPC Firebreak? I did not. I did hear about this, the multiplayer and everything. I haven't personally played it, no. Do we want another Skyrim poll? Yeah, let's do one more poll. This will be the last Skyrim poll, guys. This is for, am I doing it with mods or are we going completely vanilla? Keep in mind, it is also the option, if we start with vanilla, I can add mods that improve quality of life and things like that as well. I might change some things, but this is what I'm kind of basing it off of. Yanks, hi as well. I do have a clone and her name is Kelly. It's true. Tactics won best strategy. What were you hoping to win? Also, Blasian, welcome back in. Are there news weighing on? Let me scroll back up. Also, Panda, welcome back in. Anybody that I missed, welcome you guys. Happy Friday. After FF8, you'll have all the Final Fantasy context you need to safely start Kingdom Hearts. Hold on, this is conflicting. I've had reports that I need to play all of 7 and 6. However, just Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, think of just Kingdom Hearts 1 what what Final Fantasy experience do I need for Kingdom Hearts 1 alone? Don't do this. Don't tell me this. I was happy thinking it was 6, then 7 and 8. I wish we can clarify. There's a possibility to soft lock and quality of life is helpful with removing the charm of the initial. I will look into circumstances that ensure that the integrity of the playthrough is uninterrupted like that. I'll double check before. Original Sins was like training camp before creating Pt.3. So can you give me the context to Divinity? So that's a remake for the first Divinity, or it's a new, like, is it kind of what they're doing with Fable, where you have Fable 1, 2, and 3, and then the Fable coming out is like a reimagined Fable? 6 through 8. Yeah, 7 and 8 for Kingdom Hearts 1. Have I met everyone in 7 that I'll see in Kingdom Hearts 1? FF7 OG playthrough it is then. Divinity looked nasty. Yes. Yes. I'm getting yeses. So it's a reimagined. Wait, yes, I've met everybody. Okay. I'm asking so many questions. Okay, so I've met everyone in 7 that I need to know. So I could technically, possibly, safely go into Kingdom Hearts 1 without any spoilers to other Final Fantasy characters and knowing all of the references to Final Fantasy. It's a continuation of the story. Okay, so a continuation. Also, Viceroy, welcome back in. Streaking off the rip. You can be hopeful and sad at the same time. That's true. I suppose you can. I hate Kingdom Hearts, but I'd still watch you play the games I played. Aw, I think we talked about this before, just not a crazy fan of the Disney aspect of it. The crossover, just need to watch all the Disney movies first. Yeah, I do feel kind of evil about this because I'm definitely not going in with all the Disney knowledge, but I'm trying to go in with all the Final Fantasy knowledge. I just am a little bit more interested on catching up with the game knowledge versus the movie knowledge. You guys know what the movies are like, the last thing that take up space in my mind. FF8 characters are in Kingdom Hearts 1 as well. Yeah, so I said after 8, I should be good. Also, Shinra, no worries. Yeah, so somebody said after 8, you would technically have everything you need. Tactics 1, actually. Emoji must have been giving the wrong impression. I thought it meant you were upset. Like, it was the melting emoji. What do you... I thought that meant you weren't happy with it. Bear with the 200 bits for the Kingdom Hearts fun. This one blows my mind. Is that something that you played growing up too? All of them or just one of them? The second Kingdom Hearts. Gerpel, thank you. Thank you for 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community as well. The second Kingdom Hearts game, A Chain of Memories, also doesn't need FF6, only Kingdom Hearts 2, which is 3rd in the release order. Okay. So by the time I'd get to the 3rd Kingdom Hearts, I'd probably have gone to 6. You're playing the remastered Kingdom Hearts or the OG PS2 version. So I have a copy that I was gifted at PAX by somebody who watches the YouTube channel. So I have the greatest hits version of Kingdom Hearts with the companion Brady Games guide. Now, I'm not planning on using the guide as I'm going through it, but maybe in the kind of like how I handled Final Fantasy X and X-2, I'll use the guide once I finish the main story. Also, Mr. Deadeye, next question. Come on. I about near passed out when I saw the Control 2. This is so exciting. Also, Ben's hi as well, and I appreciate it. Why I hate Kingdom Hearts is because they were too hard to play for me. Nothing to do with the Disney characters. Really? Were they challenging games growing up? How much Kingdom Hearts were you thinking of going for? I don't know yet. Guys, I was putting this off. I wasn't even thinking about playing this, but now that you guys are saying that after FF8, I could technically play the first one, I would be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. I know this makes no sense, but in my head, these are 2 different franchises that I only can see myself starting one without completing the other. So follow along with me. But I was trying to gauge if you guys would rather see me get into Persona or would rather see me get into Kingdom Hearts. I think more of you guys would definitely want to see Kingdom Hearts from me, but I've had a lot of people, I can't, there's not a reality or one of our multiverses where I am playing Persona, Kingdom Hearts, and Final Fantasy all at the same time. I need to toggle like 2 major things. Like I can only track 2 major franchises at the same time. It's quite the choice. Kingdom Hearts before Persona, especially while FF is fresh in your mind. That's a good point too. Gerpel, thank you. Also, Kim, welcome back in. I love both series, but Kingdom Hearts is mentally easier. Even though, don't people say it's one of the most convoluted storylines to follow? Kingdom Hearts or Persona? That's a tough one. Both great games, but Kingdom Hearts first. Also, Persona has not only a lot of games, but long games. Kingdom Hearts, I never got the feedback from you guys that they're extremely lengthy games. Like, no longer than Final Fantasy games are, correct? Will the Skyrim streams be before or after Dragon Age Origins? I gotta go back to this. I need to find a better way to just work through some of those. I think next year I'm gonna break it up and not do a really long game at the start of the next year. Because I think what happens is I really have the first quarter to play a lot of games, and then once we hit the second quarter, October's already spoken for and December's already spoken for, and then you have to make sure that you put not a super long game between October and December. Like, the second half of my year always gets booked up so fast, so I'm thinking next year, let's make use of that first 6 months and just get through some of these franchises, whether it's Dragon Age, which I guess is still a long franchise, but just go back to back to back, get through all of those, getting to experience all of those, and maybe go back to Andromeda needs to happen. I was talking about that after Mass Effect. People hearts meme too much. People hearts meme about too much about Kingdom Hearts being convoluted. It's great. It gets then, well, hold on. Ryan, wait. It gets there gradually late in the series, but each game is manageable on its own. Becomes a meme from the whole series, summary joke videos. I see. Because when you put them all in order, like, there's still some missing gaps and things like that trying to get spoken for. Avowed, yes. Also, Fernando, thank you for the follow as well. I see. Timeline without X-Men Legends and Dragon Age Origins is the darkest timeline. Okay, I can get behind X-Men Legends because that was a childhood classic for me, but Dragon Age Origins? Wait. Kingdom Hearts is wacky. If you want to know what's going on, then play Everything is Necessary. But even if the story makes no sense, the action and gameplay is still a good time. I just like something that's fun, too. It doesn't always have to be... I'm actually okay with games not telling you everything, and I especially don't like games that tell you exactly how to feel. I like them leaving room for your own wild interpretations and ideas and stuff. So even if there's some storylines and plot lines that don't get completely cleaned up, I'm okay with that, as long as I had a fun time while doing it. Idea: stream your YouTube recording. No comment, no alerts. Oh, like stream? Oh my gosh, that would be so hard for me to do. I think because I've been conditioned for over 7 years to, like, I couldn't, even as I'm recording now, I still will look over as if chat's there, but there's no way for me to record and be live at the same time without constantly wanting to look over. I would feel like a terrible streamer. I've spent so much of my streaming time making you guys such a living, breathing portion that comes along with me for the gameplay. So that would just be... I'd get anxiety. I get anxiety already, like, missing as many messages as I do nowadays. But I did think about that at one time. There was a time where I thought about, like, how can I share more experiences and more stories? The cast of commentary is the reason I watch the playthroughs. Yeah, it's definitely different. It's the same, but different. There is a game, I think I finally recorded the game that I was the most quiet during because it required so much focus from me, and it's going to be interesting to see because the whole time I was conscious that I wasn't speaking very much, but you'll know exactly what I mean when you see this upload, when you see this playthrough uploaded. It required full focus. I could not. Dispatch? What? No, this is not ivory. This is, no, it's like a warm winter white. Was the sheep token, the sleep token. From the Game Awards video, your first time hearing them? They've been on my most listened to. No, it's not my first time I've listened to them. I have a couple songs by them on Spotify. I just didn't have that one, so I didn't realize. But then once you said it was Sleep Token, I was like, oh, I got that. I added 2 of their songs from their most recent album. I think it was like Provider and Dangerous, those 2. It's like the cheeky ones that are all over the book talk for sure. Definitely vanilla. Okay, so this was the final vote. So it definitely seems like you guys are thinking vanilla. So what I'm gonna do is just do my due diligence and just make sure there's no extreme, like, quality of life. Any, like, game breaking bug mods might be like the minimum. But I won't do any story changing, anything that drastically changes the experience of Skyrim. And if anything, we should be able to add it later. I only got into gaming a few years ago, but Kingdom Hearts almost put me to a stop. It's just not, you know, sometimes too, like there are so many beautiful games out there. It's okay not to like one that is loved by other people too. You know, everybody has different tastes and life is too short to play a game that you're not enjoying. Even I get people that are like, wait, I want to like it because other people like it, but that's okay if you don't. You've got your own personal taste to it. Go play something and it's your time and your money. Go do something that you really want to do with it. Also, Only Ray, thank you for the follow as well. Mr. Deadeye, there is no balance. That's a good honestly, it's been taking a lot of years to work on it, and that's why you guys have seen lots of variations, changes in schedule. I think this change with going down to 3, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule has been the closest I've ever been to feeling like I've balanced a lot more of my life evenly. So we'll see. And then I went back to 4 days with 12 games of Christmas and 10-hour streams. So I have no balance right now, but that's okay. January is close and it is worth it to win the war. Persona games have a very serious problem for you, and there is something you should think about before playing. Depending on your decisions and how much you develop some of the characters, you can't see the last chapter of the game. Oh, okay, not a cinematic like FF10 too. Imagine FF10 ends with okay, depending on your decisions. But is that not just part of the story? Like if you make bad decisions, isn't that like life? Isn't that like you just have serious consequences for your decisions? I kind of like that, no? Guiji must never leave the parking lot. I've got to get back and use Guiji. Speaking of, let's talk about, and let me see the guesses for what the game today is. Let me just catch up real quick. I saw that vanilla for main quest and then mod later on. We can always mod later. Always later. Is that a YouTube upload? Which one? Is which one a YouTube upload? Also, Belle, I only got into gaming a few years ago, but can't, okay, wait, no, I saw that. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Angel, welcome back into, or maybe vanilla with the community patches. I gotta look into more of these patches and mods. I don't even know the options out there, but we didn't do any mods for Baldur's Gate 3. And I did kind of regret never seeing Withers with Big Natural, so. Did you hear about the Assassin's Creed TV show that will be on Netflix? No, I didn't see this at all. It's filming in Ireland as well, huh? Will you be doing chat voting for picking which race to go with for character creation when starting Skyrim? I think I'm going to go in and choose everything myself. I mean, obviously you guys will be here. I'm gonna be streaming it, so I'm sure you guys will give me your inputs and stuff like that. But no, I'm not gonna be doing chat voting for determining what I do with my first playthrough or anything. Silent Midnight, welcome back in as well. Yeah, RE9 on the horizon. I stopped playing vanilla Skyrim because of bugs. Sergio, I see too. Scotty, welcome back in. So how many MTG packs, guys? I have so many MTG packs to share with you guys. We have to do, that's my only downside with the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just haven't done as many like MTG or cozy streams where we're just doing something casual. So I think how we're going to balance that is in between, like once it doesn't work as well when I'm in a massive game like Skyrim, but the idea was if I'm playing a shorter game, then I'm going to do a one like fun video, one episode, one stream, I should say, and then get into another game series. It would almost be like a palate cleanser to open MTG and just do some show and tell. Also, Druid, hi. Pirate Ninja, welcome back in for 3 months too. I won't give Twitch my phone number to verify it. Totally understand. I'm eagerly awaiting the next Alan Wake 2 episode tomorrow. What day is it? Tomorrow, Saturday. And I'm currently playing Expedition 33, and after I finish this section, I'll watch you play it 2 times speed, and it helps me get a deeper appreciation for the game. Pirate Ninja, thank you so much. There's a lot of people who don't verify their account, and I appreciate everyone who does, and I understand why you don't. Thank you. I'm glad that Twitch even allows you guys, because I know we have a couple of people that have to use the bypass way with the resub message. So thanks for using that to share your love for the playthroughs and just the support on this side as well as YouTube. Absolutely. Tomorrow, next episode. You could also start stream with a pack or two if you open them a bit faster than normal. Me going faster than normal on anything? Good night. No way. If we could say that today is Saturday, can we have the next episode? Can we have the episode for tomorrow today, please? Also, Miss Queen, I've been watching your BG3 VODs right after I play those parts of the BG3 myself. How are you making sure they line up? Because I went so many different ways. How is that working? Is that your first playthrough of it too, Miss Queen, or multiple? Ghoul, thank you for 5 months. Denny, thank you for the follow as well. Probably late to the party. What were your 3 TGA highlights? Mine was Exodus, Tomb Raider, and Control 2. I'm gonna say Control 2. Fluke Guy. And no, I'm just kidding. Control 2. Forest 3, because I squealed. I was so like giddy about that. And I gotta go with Fodor. I think those are my top 3. And the only reason I'm not thinking about RE9 is because RE9's not in my brain right now, because I'm not gonna be able to play it when it first comes out. So I just get sad every time. I'm getting sad. He kind of stole the show though. It's true. It's quite the sequel. I'm so happy for Forest 3. I need to go back and watch that trailer again because it didn't look like Forest, but hey, if there's crunchy munchies, crunchy onesies, whatever they are, we called them crunchy weenies. I think it's because I was thinking of, is it wheat flakes? Wheaties? I think I was thinking of Wheaties, but I don't know when Anna and I started calling them crunchy ones. But that's, so when we first saw it, Jess clocked it was Forest 3 before us. But then the weirdest part, posted. The weirdest part happened was one of the enemies had this like goo to him that I just vividly remember. So it was so iconic in the second Forest and the first I think it was even in the first Forest, but specifically the guys, the gooey boys in Forest 2. I was like, I recognize that, and I hate myself for recognizing the most obscure things, and Forest enemy goo is one of them. You'll never avoid social media when RE9 comes out. Spoilers will be everywhere. Thankfully, that is another good reason for not having Instagram, actually. This is great. You know, I actually happen to miss a lot of it because I have my phone not give me any information on game stuff. Like I've told it to not recommend game things. And now that I don't have Instagram, I actually do a great job at avoiding anything game related. The only spoiler opportunity is really the Discord or here. And we have an amazing team that ensures those spoilers stay away, get out, be gone. And also, even if I saw a spoiler, my brain would forget it. My goldfish brain would activate. Did we see the release date for it, or was it a teaser? For Forest 3, I think it was just a teaser, right? I didn't see anything about it. Cinematic trailers are not a game for me. Also, mate, just popping in to say hi. I'm headed out with some friends tonight. Have fun. Thank you for popping through. I vote Persona. Ooh, we got a Persona person. Mate, thank you so much, and have fun. The goldfish brain buff. It's honestly, like, I used to think that it was a weakness, but I think it actually is a strength, yeah. Texas Shrimp. Shrimp, thank you for 57 months of continual support too. 57 months, and it's tier 3, you little shrimp. Yeah, along for the ride. Almost 5 years now. How has it been that long? And so glad to be here. Always glad to catch this stream on my birthday. Texas Shrimp, happy birthday, and thank you for gifting 10 subs on your birthday to this community. And thank you for almost 5 years. Dude, happy birthday. Guys, can we wish Texas Shrimp? Yep. Today's your 111th birthday. Happy birthday. Alas. 11 years is far too short a time to live among such excellent and admirable hobbits. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. Thank you for everything, Texas Shrimp, and thank you most of all for just believing in me for 5 years before I even knew what I was doing with all of this. Flip, welcome back into Maximus, I see. I couldn't watch the show yesterday, but I rewatched your VOD and loved it. Cleaver, what was your big, like, excitement takeaway? Marketing really does suck for this sort of thing. Wait, Shinra, which thing? Foolsworn, happy birthday, Texas Shrimp. Horsey, I see. Thank you for choosing to spend your birthday with the community, even for a second. Velvet High. We also have a great community who, Palmer, who won't spoil. That's the other thing too. Like, no, what Darko just said. Palmer, thank you for the 777 donation as well. What does it say? Also, I see you're stunting a new color, Daz. I like it. I like the yellow. It's happy. I love yellow. Yeah, I think that's such a good point too, is this community. I mean, aside from the spoilers in YouTube comments, the live stream, you guys just, I think y'all respect how much I love games and would never want to be the person that ruins that. Not intentionally, at least. And so I think we have really curated an amazing group of people that just don't want to be the person to ruin that excitement for another. I have to remind myself it's not the end of the world without Final Fantasy news. It's not like it's not coming out. Anyways, great job last night. TGAs were thrilling. I'm so excited for 2026. 2026 is going to be amazing. I say that every year. I'm extremely biased because I feel like each year does get better because we get to play more games and I get to hang out with you guys more. But yes, I'm looking forward to a lot of the adventures that I have planned for us in 2026. And no, it's not the end of the world, not getting Final Fantasy news. I said this last night. If anything, things that you were hoping to hear news for, it just means that they're being worked on and loved on. And probably by the time we do get an update for them, it will be like a short turnaround. Instead of them giving us an update now and saying 2027, they might drop it in summer and say 2027, and then it doesn't feel as long because you didn't know. You know that it's being made, but you don't know any false promises. So you don't have any expectations. You know, do you plan on doing P.O. Box in February? I don't know. I haven't thought that far out. Yeah, I don't know. Shadow drop are, yeah, well, not even a shadow drop, but even if they just announced it and then said in 3 months, you know, like in 3 months it's coming out. Also, Knuckle, thanks for the hydrate. I think I saw Money say this too. I played FF7 Remake and then they dropped a trailer for FF7 Part 2. And then I played Control and then they dropped that. My timing is just impeccable. Ren, hi too. I see Klexa, welcome back in. Another Fexy, hi. Okay, I do have to grab the ornament real quick for our troll biscuit of the day. Then we're gonna do our opening of our advent calendars. I asked this in Discord. I saw this, I meant to actually respond to this. What part of your memory is goldfishy? Your many playthroughs have scared me at the level of recollection you have. Names, locations, anything. Your memory is terrifying. I think the reason why I coined goldfish brain is because I forget the most obvious things. So I'll forget that something's right there in the middle of my face, like right on the screen. I could miss something. And I know that's not really memory as much as observation, but I'll forget the most obvious things, but then remember the most obscure things. I don't know how to describe this. Anna's told me about this too. She's like, your memories of our times together, I'll bring something up that we texted about like not 4 years ago, but like 3 years ago. And then I'll forget what we did a week ago or something, you know? I don't know what it is. It's a weird brain. Also, that's my hope for her knack for match 2, not the match 2 ones. You have at least the memory of 1,000 goldfish put together, which I actually heard that goldfish have kind of a good memory, and somewhere along the way we insulted them. I don't know. I think I remember one of you guys telling me that. Professor Layton, that gets a sneaky release. I've never even heard of this. Eclipse definitely dropped their announcement too soon. A lot of people think that it was canceled when it's still in development. Star Wars Eclipse. This is the one by Quantic Dream, correct? I think I saw something about this. I knew that they were working, that's right, they were working on a Star Wars. They had, when did they first announce that? D-Mike, hi. Missing the time in Lumiere, but getting the trash can man. Exactly. I missed the mime. Yeah. Like I missed, maybe it is more of an observation thing. I have a very weird scope when my brain is like, oh, what's right in front of me? No, what's like 20 leagues out beyond me? I know. I didn't end up getting Taco Bell. Guys, I went straight to bed. I'm ashamed to say, as soon as I logged off, I was like, I'm exhausted. I'm going to not do well tomorrow if I don't get at least 6 hours of sleep. And then I did get 8 hours. What is it? Like probably 7 hours of sleep. I slept past 8 and I feel disgusting. I feel horrible. Did you have a nice healthy Taco Bell breakfast though? I can't do their breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person. Wow, you're getting old. I really am. No, I'm more of a creature of habit. If I break my habits, like I live by my organization, my sheets, my time management, like all of it. If anything gets thrown out of whack, my whole system crumbles. Too much sleep isn't good for me either. Yeah, I feel it's the opposite effect. If I sleep for too long, I still get 7 hours, but for me, going to bed at 10 at the latest and getting up at like 5:30, that's my sweet spot because I'm most alive in the morning and I'm like Energizer Bunny. Plus, I don't really wake up. I just reanimate. I'm like, ooh, what's up? Not old enough. It just gets earlier and earlier. I'm gonna have to move the streams. I won't even be EU, but I'll be starting streams at like in 5 years from now. Y'all are gonna see streams start at 10 a.m. so that I can be asleep by 4. 6 hours is probably ideal. I definitely think it's personalized based off of your lifestyle, you know, your body recovering if you work out a lot and things like that. After 28 years, 7 hours seems to be the sweet spot for me, especially according to my ring that I'm not wearing, my little counter. Gerpel, thank you for the 200 bits as well. Taco Bell Ketchup Fund. It depends on how long stream is today. I find that I don't want to drag myself out of my house after 10 p.m. 10 p.m. is like the cutoff for when I'm willing to leave my house. If I wake up at 5, then I slept 5 hours max. Late. You guys, some of you guys stay up late, but a lot of people don't like getting up early. They just have to get up early. I truly enjoy waking up before a lot of the rest of the world, or at least my time zone world. Yeah, I'm an early riser. I just feel the most productive in the morning. I think pretty much that's why I like streaming after 2 p.m. because if I try to do any other tasks, it's not. I like having fun, and I think that's why like streams are so energetic, because I just get to be goofy with you guys, and I feel like I'm kind of relaxing and unwinding from everything else that I've done. I've done my whole day by the time I get to stream. I'm up at 6 a.m. every day. Do you like that though? There's something so peaceful. There's, especially not winter time, but like summertime, waking up, going to the gym at like sometimes like 4:35. You get out of the gym by 6, and most people are now just starting to get to the gym, and most people are just getting up, and there's this calm in the world. Like at least where I'm like situated in that moment, there's just this calm that can't be replicated, and it's beautiful. I love it. I love waking up early, but I hate waking up early. You have to find the thing that gets you out really quickly too. I work mornings like when it goes by fast, going by fast early in the morning. I'm up at 6 a.m. too from being awake the entire night. I love being a night owl. That's Anna. That's why our friendship works so well, is she's a night owl. I'm an early riser, but it works out even though she's in the UK. I got to bed at 5:30 last night. I know the Game Awards are LA based, right? So that's why it starts at 7:30 Eastern. Military lifestyle stuck with me even when I got out, Glenn. It doesn't, look, you can take the person out of the military, but you can't take the military out of the person. I got so locked into E33 last night and actually stayed up till 6 in the morning. How many hours of sleep did you guys get last night? I bet some of you guys only went to bed for like 2 hours and got back up for work. I like waking up early if I get the sleep. That's true. You've got to make sure, like if I go, and that's why last night when I went to bed at 12, I had my alarm set. I very rarely sleep past my alarm, but I was dead. I got 5 hours sleep. I'm on 3 hours of sleep. You guys got to go to bed early. Slaying it. I keep trying to get up early, but then I keep going to sleep late, and I'm aiming for 8 a.m. Means you could go to bed at like 1, right? And still get 7 hours. My thing is, I don't know about you guys, but I cannot knock out that fast. So if I'm like last night, we ended stream at probably like 11:30. And even if I sit there and lay down, I can't fall asleep. Like I have to have some kind of ritual, whether it's watching something to fall asleep to or reading something. But then what happens is I start reading a book that's really good. And then all of a sudden it's 3 in the morning and I'm halfway through the book and I'm like, well, I might as well just finish the book. Oh no, here we go. That's on me for reading and keeping my brain entertained. Same, like it's just impossible to be like, I will go to bed right now. I'm one of the lucky ones who can pass out when my head hits the pillow. I want that superpower. If I can't sleep, I need my dog. Aw, and then you instantly fall asleep. I have a specific playlist of songs to help on Spotify. I did see Spotify has some cute things. They actually have podcasts or like episodes that will help you that are meant to give you like a history lesson. It'll be like the history of some random squid or something. And the way that it's read to you is quiet enough that I guess it's supposed to induce sleepiness of some sort. Lionheart. Thank you. What? Thank you so much for another raid, dude. Oh man. What was your favorite thing from the Game Awards last night? Thank you. What were you just playing, by the way? Guys, welcome in. Happy halfway through December. Don't hate me for bringing it up, but we are just talking about sleep cycles and patterns. But welcome in. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for bringing your community over here. New Diablo 4 season came out yesterday. No time for sleep. Must work more. I never work mornings, so Casta. So I got the day off today too. That's so nice. Guys, welcome in. Voldemort, I recognize some of these fine folk. I see Calf, hi. Caffeine, welcome back in. Yazara, Caffeine, you had followed the last time. No, Bronze, I didn't get a special sleep, no, like sleeping with your eyes awake or something. My sleep schedule is a power nap between 4. Do you work well with a power nap? I can't. Naps are hit or miss for me. Sometimes it just completely makes me like groggy for the rest of the day. Also, Tom said people are streaking all over here. Hi, guys. How do you track your sleep? I track it with the, Jess and I had been talking about it. Jess got a different ring. I don't have the Aura ring because I didn't want to pay for the monthly subscriptions. I'm trying to minimize how many subscriptions I have. I got a Ring-Con, and so that's how it's logging my sleep right now. I've never done one of the Apple products, like an Apple Watch or something. I know Anna was using the Apple Watch. No, I actually have terrible dream recall, but I do have some very wild dreams. I either have a wild dream or I don't remember anything from it. Yeah, no, not the Ring doorbell. No, no, it's a smart ring that I'm not wearing because I'm not very smart. Yeah, that's how it just like tracks your REM cycle and things like that. Casta didn't want the Aura ring farm. Gee, money, get your brain rot out of here. Pesimal, me too. I don't remember much of my dreams. I know some people that have like dream journals. Like my mom's one of those people. She has such vivid dreams and always talks about them. I did used to get sleep paralysis. I haven't had it in a long, long time. I've talked about that before. I hated, like, sleep paralysis is one of my most feared things because it's the feeling of lack of control. Because what happens to you, like, you're awake and you feel like you can't move any of your limbs, and it's such a terrifying feeling because you're completely out of control. Yeah, would you recommend a smart ring? It's so dependent on your lifestyle and things. I'm a lazy charger, so hence why I'm not wearing my ring because I always forget to charge it. Just like my phone. I just can't seem to charge anything, to be honest. If I had to charge my computer to be able to stream, I would not be streaming very often. I've liked it. It's nothing more or less than having like a smartwatch. I think the one that I've liked the most is my Garmin. I really enjoy having my Garmin watch. I find like, because I'm such a ring girly, so I often am wearing like, I'm either wearing like 2 rings or 20 rings. And I just don't like how any of the smart rings go with the rest of my rings. I'm such a snob with that, but I'd rather have like a smart watch, I think. Is your iPhone higher than a 12? I think. I don't know what it is. I need to figure out how to even find out what it is. I think it's a couple years old, like 5 years old. So whatever one came out 5 years ago. No, maybe 3 years ago. Maybe 3 years ago. I think 3 years ago. Also, Sensei, thank you for the follow. Red Phoenix, thank you for 47 months of continual support as well. A 13. No, her iPhone is never above 12%. Not true. Not true, guys. I remembered to charge it last night, and it's at 74%. Haha. Settings about. Okay, let me see. It's an iPhone 14. It's a 14. That was probably like what, 2 years ago? It's almost completely charged, mostly because I haven't used it at all today. I know. I'm actually. Don't forget about getting the ornament for today. Yes, let me go grab that, and then you guys can start guessing the game for today. Yes, I do forget to charge things overnight. I'm really good at, so the only reason my phone is oftentimes charged is because if I'm driving anywhere, I have the chargers. So that's when I actually remember to charge things, is when I can just plug it into that. We're on iPhone 17. So what, is 14? Who's using these? What do you mean you? Oh, we're on 17. Candidate using 2 stacked golems. Honestly, candidate, use like a couple more. Use like 50, you know? Do a few more. Why not? Chat, start searching on stream. On Steam, Christmas. No, this one is not a Christmas game. I will give you a couple hints for it. Hold on. I'll give you a few hints. Today's doesn't, ow my foot. Today's doesn't really make sense. You should try. You should try, wait, change phone once they stop updating. What do you mean? Change it constantly? iPhone 17, I just got double digits recently. Also, Axe, welcome back in. How's it going? I thought the Game Awards were quite good. Although I did think they were, I don't know if it's because they announced so many things, but I know we didn't talk about this too much. I mentioned it briefly, but I feel like there was, the previous year felt a little bit more personal, and he also had, there were more Muppet interjections. There were more people coming up on stage that weren't celebrities, but big names in the industry. And this year it just felt like it was all celebrities up on stage. We didn't see really a full guest appearance from people that we've seen often in the past. It all could have been an email. It all could have been an email. Yeah, I guess I was disappointed not to see Sam Lake dance. I was hoping for him to be up there. I was also hoping, also Cloud, thank you for the follow. I thought historically we've seen Kojima up there. Yeah, it felt like it planned obsolescence via lack of software updates. Wait, are you talking about my phone still? Are you talking about my phone right now? I used to be lucky if my iPhone would stay charged for longer than 6 hours on low modes. Did Todd Howard not even announce anything? I thought he came out right before that final thing. Okami 2 announcement was last year. That was last year. The last game was, yeah, that was a really interesting choice. I still stand by, I guess people really like multiplayers, but that was, I was hoping for something more, sharing 4 words about his new game. I guess it's because there were no updates by OD or anything, nothing from Naughty Dog. He announced he destroyed the One Ring. Yeah, so I guess I felt like it was more celebrity, and which are still like it's tethered to games, but I felt like there was way more celebrities on stage than celebrities in the world of gaming, if that makes sense. They felt predictable when E33 mostly won. I get like enjoying, I don't know, I feel like I see a lot of people be excited for something, and then the moment that it clean sweeps, it's like, why did we even watch this? But isn't that the whole thing? Like, they did such a good job, and there were so many other great games as well, but I just felt like that showed how much that game impacted the industry and how it kind of shook things up the same way that like Larian swept as well. E33 and BG3, of course, those are 2 games that I've played, but even outside of my own sphere, I hear people talk about those. Anytime that I know my siblings talking about a game, I'm like, wait, this is a big game, because he never talks about these things. I was so happy for them to win it. It deserved it. Yeah, but I just feel like people like to meme about it becoming like the E33 awards. But I don't know, is it because you guys wish that you had seen more variety of winners? Is it because you don't feel like they were deserving of it? Totally deserved it, but just the sheer quality. Yeah, the sheer quality of it. Is it just because we like to complain about anything? So even if it's positive or negative, we just like to banter about something? I need the Ben Star double thumbs up as a gif. I'm sure somebody will make that happen. All right, game for today, guys. I never cared to play E33 just because I don't care to play turn-based games. That's why, like, at the end of the day, I have such limited insight to the games that are even at the awards because I don't play new games. So I really only had one skin in the game, and that was E33. So when you guys are like, who are you hoping to win? I'm like, how can I speak on the other games? Because I've never experienced them. I just don't want to speak on behalf of something I have no knowledge about, I guess. Also, Obst and Cloud, guys, thank you. Okay, today's ornament for this is kind of a hint. It's appropriate, but it's not. So we've got a true crime junkie. And it's like, it's a little girl in front of a TV screen with her line. So it is something of a mystery. The other hint, not Sly Cooper, not Shrek 2. This game is, no, I don't see anything yet. Also steroids, thanks for the follow, welcome in. I don't think it should have been considered. I think that's why a lot of people were talking about it, is they were like, I don't feel like it should have been. They were upset with the classification of some of the games. I've been in gaming slumps now lately. After it, I've been in slumps lately since it swags. Welcome back in, by the way. Seen so many people saying they were going to play E33 after it sweeps. So yeah, I think within the gaming world, whatever does win Game Awards, not Nancy Drew. Frambo, no. But yes, we did complete Turnip. I think if you know about the Game Awards, then seeing what wins Game of the Year can absolutely sway what you play. I think in the larger realm of like the rest of the world, I don't think people really pay attention to too much to what wins the Game Awards and that having a big impact on what they decide to play. But it's cool to see that more people will give it a go. I think the same was with Astrobot. I know exactly what game it is. Okay, but I forgot the title. Do tell, let's hear. My other hint is it's not I don't think it would classify as a point and click game. It is a type of game we have played in the past on 12 Games of Christmas. One of the games, not True Crime LA, not Blueprints. One of the games was historically horrendous and left quite a lasting mark. The genre of the game that it was. Whatever game wins the award, it will become exponentially more popular. So many new sales and replays within the gaming world for sure. Cluedo, no. Isle Tide Hotel 2, no, but you're closer. You are closer. Think about what type of game that is. It is an FMV game. We're keeping the FMV alive. Minion, welcome back in. Yuletide Legends I already played last year. Frogger, no. Yes, Temporal. We're gonna be playing Erica, guys. I've had that one on my Steam list for quite some time. Also, T with Tessa, thanks for the follow, welcome in. And yeah, it has actually decent reviews. Isle Tide Hotel had mixed reviews, and well, as we could tell, it was it's one of your favorites. Really? How many of you guys have played Erica? Spirit of the North I've already played, and 2 as well. Yes, it's another live action game. BK, welcome back into. Historically, we have done, I think this would be our 3rd year. Did we do a live action last year? Maybe not. It's like a movie, but you guys are gonna get to see my choices. It's gonna be a mess. How are you feeling this week with the extra streams? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I just need to not stay up so late. That's where I'm hoping to fix my schedule this weekend before Sunday. Yeah, it's pronounced Erica, like Bonica. Never heard of it. All right, guys, so this game came out in, I'll give you guys the T to it. This is an FMV thriller. Erica is a live action FMV thriller that puts you directly at the heart of a mystery. I almost did do Detective Casta look, but then I chose not to. Erica. Your choices, your consequences. Very positive, mostly positive. Came out May 25th, 2021. So we're gonna get to take or see the return of my terrible choices in a game, my consequences. Also, Saltwater, thank you. So today's Troll Biscuit will be the wine-slinging crime junkie girl. It was hard to pick an ornament for this one, but I liked it. I liked it because she was looking at a TV screen too. And it kind of reminds me of the tarot card t-shirts, the folk horror t-shirts. Yeah, it's a folk hero, it is. I know. She looks so content just watching, you know, she's the type to be listening to somebody getting disemboweled on a podcast while eating spaghetti and feeling just fine. Not Isle Tide Hotel 2. There better not be an Isle Tide. There is not a second one of that series. There is no way that I performed well enough to get a second one. Also, Malcolm, thank you for the follow. Welcome in as well. JFast, welcome back in. A very cozy sweater. Lacra, some interesting new games announced yesterday. So many good ones. So many good ones. Daniel, welcome back in. All right, guys, let's do our advent calendar opening section, and then we'll get into Erica. Woo! Brent, welcome back in too. I know, I love this one. Jess and I have the matching ones. Maybe I don't know if she's streaming today, but maybe she'll wear it. I should have texted her so we could be twinning. Casually falling asleep to grisly murder stories. Exactly. Daniel, welcome back in as well. If you guys are new here, welcome into my special 12 Games of Christmas portion of the stream. At the end of the year, it's me trying to finish 12 games in 12 streams while you guys are running defense, so I am not able to pull it off. But I'm still, I wouldn't say I'm in the lead, but I'm close. Martin, thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs to the channel and community. And London with 500 bits, waking up after 8 a.m., making bad choices. Is this Kelly? Is it the return of Kastaclysm? Cloudroth, welcome back in. Martin, thank you. Holy cow, so many. Yeah, you're right. We did play Dead Take. No. Dead Take was this year. Yeah, we did play that too. Also, Ralby, I think I am a big fan of live action in games. Ralby, no, okay, I spoke too soon. Daniel, hi. Zook, hi. Ralby and Martin, guys, running defense. That's why those should be called prevent calendars, not advent, since they're helping preventing you from winning. I like this. The prevent calendars. All right, we're gonna start with AJ's this year. Is AJ here? I heard that she got spoiled to the Game Awards. It's gonna be a grumpy guppy day, I'm sure. Tree Crew, hi. Keeping my golems in reserve. Spend them. Guys, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for me to get so close to the final day and then unleashing in 2 hours? 2 hours of them? Reggie! Bear with the 200 bits for keep the bad choices going and get Taco Bell. Only if I finish before 2, because you know that I'm not going to DoorDash that and spend the money for it. And you know I'm not leaving the house after 10 p.m. Ah! Reggie, why 12? No. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so much. I'd have to finish in 7 hours. I don't think that's going to happen. Not with the choices I make. Unless I sabotage and just get everybody murdered. Ooh. Also, Dill and Victor, guys, streakers everywhere. Hello. Fable of something Star Wars. Something Star Wars. Rattle, welcome back in. Anybody that's gotten a gifted sub, I hope some of the new people just got indoctrinated as well. Thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy the folk hero ending. I should have thought about that. If I do a choice-based game, just make the most erratic and horrendous choices, and then we'll be done faster. Of course. It was Leviosa. Give us the book suggestions. Ooh, I've got my public book suggestions, and then I have my private book suggestions. I'm never releasing the smut selections. I always go to this. I always go back to this one. I know you guys don't say anything yet. I find myself constantly recommending people to check out Project Hail Mary, especially with the adaptation coming out soon. I think that's a really cool one. That one stuck with me. The Tainted Cup was good. The Smut Hut collection reveal. One of my favorite YA series that I read lately that I could not put down was the Broken Hearts series. That one is more fantasy romance, but like from a YA kind of style. Not the Loch Ness Smut Hut. No, no. That book got so insane. You gave a good movie suggestion with Frankenstein. Did you end up watching it? Oh, I love that. I can't wait. I need to do a Christmas watch of it around that time. London, thank you for the 300 bits for Smut Hut recommendations, please. You guys are done. I remember being in Coder 2 talking about the Smut Hut. I think that's when we started calling it Smut Hut. We were in Coder 2 and I was I was in the archives. I was in like the Sith archives or whatever it is. Right? I really enjoyed it. Toasted dude, we get it. You like Frankenstein. I do. Look, I'm somebody who loves a lot of things, but things that I really enjoy, I definitely just naturally just advocate for it. I pretty much recommend a lot of different things, but a game or a film, oh, then I'll start talking about it nonstop. Fable, it's one of them. That's what Frankenstein has become for me. It's the Fable of movies to me. That sounds right, Coder. Smut Hut was Coder 1? First of all, the fact that you know that because you made the... That's true. I'm also impressed by your memory for the tags, Vert. Smut Hut was Coder 1 then. See, I'm misremembering things. This is why I have Vert. Keeps me on my toes, but also remembers things. Smut Hut in the Sith archives is kind of on the nose. It must have been because of that. I've got us. Oh, we're listening to Witcher on the piano, but I'm going back to... Let's go back to Fable. I'm such a huge Star Wars fan. How was last night? Did you see the pod racing too? Did you see old man Zibulba? You called my story about... You called my story about Carr, his son, and the moldy one, part of the Smut Hut in the first Coder. You're right. It was when we were talking to his son and the moldy one. And that was when we were talking about, I think that's when the mold became an active thing, right? Yes. Do you have a favorite genre in fiction? Fiction. Anything to avoid reality. Also, Crystar, thank you for the hydrate. Specifically fantasy. Definitely any type of fantasy. Could be YA, could be adult, could be high fantasy. Yeah, I just want to escape reality in any way possible. She's a fantasy hoe. I just like to live a bunch of different worlds all in one. We didn't do yesterday's, so we have two. Crypto, I know. The mold also came from your mold Stanley Cup now. It did, and this is the moldy cup, but I was able to bleach the heck out of. Now I got rid of the mold, I think, for now. I have not read Six of Crows. I have not. David Eddings, I don't think so. I don't think so. My latest reads have not been as fantasy as much as they have been romance fiction, but I need to get back to it. That's why I loved being more active in the book club when I was, because it did get me out of my comfort zone. The murder mystery group too. Voter is only gonna be for 2054. Somebody said 2030. I think I saw. No, embrace reality. Can't run forever. Just watch me try. 11 and 12, right? I think it's 11 and 12. Where's 11? Ooh, wait, is AJ even here yet? Oh no, I don't think I saw it. Did I see her pop in? There is no try. I could see about doing Sense and Sensibility, so I already read, I have still never read Pride and Prejudice or Sense and Sensibility, but Salt, after you read Sense and Sensibility, watch the Sense and Sensibility movie with, oh, you gotta see it with Snape, with Alan. It's such a different character. Seeing him play in a romance, it was so different for me, but he actually pulled it off really well. Also, Jade's welcome in. Hello, it's me, thank you. AJ, no, sorry, she has AJ blindness. No, I see it. So I asked for Wuthering Heights for Christmas because I've never read that, and with the film adaptation coming out, I don't want to be like what I did with Frankenstein and come back and be like I loved it and not actually have too much to do. Ooh, this one's light. As I break it, this one's a light one today. Also, Aletsu, thank you for 15 months and welcome back in. No, when will you? Yeah, I think it's Wuthering Heights. I'm saying Wuthering Heights. I'm saying, oh, okay. I'm done with you, Spurious. You're done. The Snape smut? No, that probably exists. There is the Draco Hermione spin-off book that I've read. Okay. We have a little secret note. No! To feed, first of all, your handwriting is immaculate. Look at this. To feed your hoe games addiction. Speaking of smut, you should check out the sequel, Wuthering Waves. Are you talking about the game that every time I see you guys talking about the Wuthering Waves, I think you're talking about Wuthering Heights. I know. I'm sorry, English is not my native language. No. I tried reading. Oh my gosh, AJ. Girl. AJ, thank you. What? Are you serious? Thank you so much. Do you know how many hoes that can buy? That's a lot of hoes. Thank you. That is such a sweet gift. I will use that directly, the way you can buy the ones you want. I always love the ones that you guys gift. Are you kidding me? One of the best gifts games can buy. Well, I always tell you guys my love language is games. So, I mean, games, gifting hoes, hashtag so many hoes. Wait, I already have a couple. We should, oh, wait, let me see which ones are available real quick. There's a couple on my wish list, if I recall correctly. I don't know if I still, we need to do, guys, I'm going to run a series on YouTube for my, there's romantasy hoe games. So I'm gonna do some romance hoe games with you guys. Also, Ambitious Danny, thank you for the Prime sub. Please tell me you checked out the Christmas decoration game. Yes, the stringing up the lights. Are you talking about the light stringing one? Yes, I did. Y'all, AJ, thank you so much. We're gonna see just how much. Do you see what I see? Where is my Steam store? There's been one that's, I think it just hasn't gone on sale yet. The hidden object games do go on sale pretty often, but you know what? I was just looking, I was actually just pruning the list today, and I think I saw a couple that I was looking forward to scooping up, so I'll definitely use this for them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so there's still a couple Nancy Drews that I need to scoop the whoop up on, but oh, there's a lot of Nancy Drews to add to your dirty games collection. You guys asked for, what do you mean? You guys were the ones that asked for, Fetish locator. I'm just doing fetish locator hidden object. Do you know Mo? I didn't mean to. I'm seeing if I can find one of them. There's so many at this point. I might just not have them all saved. I think, oh no, there are a couple hoes left. Okay, so there's the Price of Greed Collector's Edition. The Cursed Fables, A Voice to Die For. That's right, there's like a Little Mermaid one. It Happened Here, Beacon of Truth Collector's Edition. The World's a Line Beginner's Collection. Yes, there's still a couple ones on my wish list. This is gonna be so good. Look, there's Grim Tales, Guest from the Future. Dark Parables, The Match Girls Lost Paradise Collector's Edition. Oh, so many. Oh, AJ, thank you. Yes, I have so many cat games I can buy too. The Hidden Fetish Object Locator. There's always a couple hoes around. It's the fact that I always add more. Like, give me enough time and I'll find like 10 more that I could do. Don't forget the winter sale starts soon. You're right, I'll save this for the winter sale. Oh, that's the gift of games. You can't get better than that. That's why I always loved doing the Friday. Back when I did the Friday night uploads with you guys for indie games, I thought that that was such a fun way to also introduce, like, I know for me, like, one of my favorite things is receiving gifts. So to give gifts that you can think of that somebody would enjoy is so sweet too. It's like I know, that's what, you know, actually yesterday, that Anna sent me a message and she was like, last night, it's just like seeing a kid in a candy shop. Like the childlike wonder in your eyes with every game release. And a couple more yellow and black pieces. What is this? Let's see. Thank you again for 15 months. In case you missed it, Santa will give you that little Steam card when Santa gets paid on the 22nd. Oh my gosh, AJ. Thank you. No, that's right. Look, Steam, you were just waiting for the winter sale. That's what you were doing. It's a bee. You were waiting for the sale because Ho games always go on sale. They're always like 50% off every whatever Steam sale. I don't know why. I feel like they'd be such a hit, you know? Also, Slow Kid, welcome back in. I don't get it. It's reconnecting to chat. It's embarrassing how long I was here until I realized what ho meant. I thought you guys were just dirty. This is such a kid, what am I trying to say? Family-friendly stream. Do you think we're out here calling people hoes? No, get your mind out of the gutter. It is clearly hidden object. I would still rather call it a hoe than a hog. I don't want to talk about a bunch of hogs. Like what? Hoes and point and clicks, that's where it's at. 12. Do you guys see 12? Top jingle bells, the jingle bells. Oh, we've got a big box too. AJ, that is fabulous. The big box. Wait, we're not? Hold on. Our little NSFW community. To be fair, for anyone new popping in when they hear ho thrown around, I understand, but this is no different than, we talked about this, the tags are a litmus test. It's all just part of the, are you gonna fit in with this little community in this corner on the internet? Panda Boy, hi. Mom, in this one chat, I think they're running a pimp business. I'm hearing a lot of conversation. Right. We're just cultured. You're not cultured in the hidden object games, clearly. Okay. I'm like, which franchise is this gonna be from? Okay. We've got more Chupa Chups. I see red slippers. This is a wicked thing. This is a wicked weech thing. Oh, now Jess has got Madame Morrible. Flip it around. Wicked weech. Oh, no way. Is this for a book? Is this a bookmarker? That is fabulous. You put it inside of a book, right? To mark the page that you're on? Oh, I love that. Let me grab a book real quick to see. And another pin. Defy gravity. AJ, that's so sweet. I love that. The Wizard of Oz. Yes, well, yes, it's from The Wizard of Oz, but in the context of why she sent it, it was for Wicked, for how much she knows I love that. Aww. Let me test out the bookmark. I've got more pieces of yellow. I thought it said Dirty Grandma for a second. See, who's the dirty one now? Dirty, naughty grandma. This is why we don't have CC on anymore. This is why. You have a gray piece today. I'm sure that's helpful. What if the gray piece is on the inside or something? A toss. Give me my leg. Give me my leg. Let me grab a book real quick. I want to see it with this. That's really cute. But that's also so messed up because that's when she gets smushed with a house. Dude, that's my kind of humor. That's so... Dang. Oh my gosh. That's messed up. That is messed up. I'll do it with The One Dark Window. This is one of my favorite books that I also got to read this year. Total surprise. And then the second book as well. Let's see. So, look at, wait, I guess would you put it on the top? Or I guess you kind of put it on the bottom maybe. No, that is so messed up. No, it's not a smut book. No, it's actually a really good fantasy. That is hilarious and I love it. Her little dangle feet. It looks so good with this book. Yeah, because this book has like the red and everything. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness, the sprayed edges. Be still my beating heart. Yeah, that looks perfect with this. It's not, no, it's not a smut book. It really isn't. It's honestly, huge twist. Great book. I don't know if it's YA. I think it's adult. She's just hanging in there. Look at her little, the fact that you can like, it's like so rubbery. AJ, that was creative. It is not YA. Okay, it's adult. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, the lines are kind of blurred. I've read some YAs recently that I'm like, are we sure about that? Are we sure about that? The gelatinized jams. I love that so much. It works really well with this book. I've got to finish reading the second one though. I think I'm learning. No, I just like a lot of really good books. What do you mean? We're gonna have her legs dangling in the side over here. AJ, that was creative too, and you know how much I love to read. How did you even come across that? Were you looking up Wicked things? Between the sheets as a new meeting. It's true. The dark, lushy gothic are the first words I see when reading the book on Google. This is great. No, it's really good. Let me give you the... There once was a girl, clever and good, who tarried in shadow and in the depths of the wood. There also was a king, a shepherd by his crook, who reigned over magic and wrote the old book. The two were together, so the two were the same, the girl, the king, and the monster they became. There was like a specific twist in it that made it, yeah, like these tarot cards and stuff like that. You'll kind of, I guess they were tarot cards, yeah. I read it maybe 7 months ago. I've been super stressed about the Lego piece will be missing or something. Well, now I'm keeping them in the, do you think one popped out by accident or something? Look at that, that's amazing. Yeah, I never show you guys the books that come in with the Fairy Loot collection, but they are beautiful. I just got another set of them this month. I've been dying to share something about next year. I can't believe my mouth has been sealed for an entire year. For something for next year. Wait, you're saying you found something for this next year? For next year, and you're gonna you're gonna try to forget it. What is the art under your book? Oh, this is my my placemat. My little thing. AJ, I love that so much. And believe it or not, I need more bookmarks, so that is perfect. I have to take off. No worries, Sapphire. Thank you so much for popping through, and I hope that we see you back in here. Have a great Friday. All right. Next, I'm still holding out hope that I find the tool to help me place the gems. I can't believe you're gonna be sticking with it for a whole year. And you know what's gonna happen is you're gonna make this and then you're gonna send it to me with like 7 months left in the year and make me have to wait in suspense and have this thing in my house for 7 months while I wait for Christmas. That's what it's gonna be. You're like, if I have to wait a year, you're gonna have to wait a year. Jades, I did, wait, congratulations, what'd you stream? Wow, that's such an exciting day. How did it feel? Okay, please be... No, I think these are gonna hold some of the gems. I think these are gem holders, but we'll find out. Tomb Raider looked really cool. I'm sure you could use Barkus's leg as another bookmark. Actually, a Pt.3 bookmark would be really smart. I have so many books. I need more bookmarks. I know a lot of people just keep the bookmark, but my thing is like I've started maybe 5 books and I have a nasty habit of never finishing them because I never want the story to be over. So I just leave the book in suspense. So it would be smart to have something like that. Also, secretly Deadpool, this one does not want to open. Welcome back in. Enjoy the streaking. Right? Something like that. And for your birthday, an advent calendar to open in December. Good luck. Is Kadira? Kadira was in here earlier. I know I saw. She might be driving. I just don't want to rip this. There we go. All right. So you don't just doe ear. No, dog ear the page. No, I don't want to like, I know a book is meant to be well worn and well loved, but no, I don't dog ear. No, I'm already planning my Xbox upgrade so that I can experience it all in the glory. What, for the next Xbox that's being released? I see a butterfly. Is this a, oh, this is like an actual holder, isn't it? I think. Wait, it's a mini toolkit. I think it's a mini toolkit. This is really exciting if this is what I think it is. I should have. This is like how I need to get mini tools for my PC building days. Oh, no, it's not. It's, I think it's, so you, okay. Okay, I think you put the, okay, we've got 2 more of these. Oh, another mini spoon. It's a gem sorting box. So do you put the, yeah, so I think you put the gems in a, it's a cassette tape. I think you put the gems in order, like in a line, right? I guess you just set them in there. I guess you're not meant to be able to take that out. So you just place them in order color-wise, but then you're gonna have to pick it back out, no? I'm in there and shake it to arrange them into straight lines. All right, so you dump them in there and then just shake it. But then aren't you gonna have to pick them up anyway? Oh, it helps you pre-organize the diamonds to know which colors you're gonna put in later. I love these mini spoons. I wanna put these things to action. I know, and look at this little like mini archaeology, like doing a little archaeological thing. Let me see. Okay. This is perfect though, Kadera, because this gives me all the starting tools I need to be able to create all of my first diamond art pieces. I need to know what these spoons are for. Obviously to taste test awesome samples of ice cream. Hello. The spoons make me want to eat cereal and I don't even like cereal. That is fantastic. And then 12 is a mini house. A mini house. You can create rows and use the sticky tool. See, I haven't seen the sticky tool yet. My mom does have a lot of those. We could do a fun arts and crafts stream where we make one together too. I'd enjoy that. We also have to bring back the ships. I gotta put my fleet together. My brothers and I have officially decided we're gonna get into this. So I showed them when I had like my mini Christmas party, the ships that Bear had sent, and they are officially getting some of their own ships and we are going to bring this game back. My brother's been texting us nonstop about it. It's actually really cute. Oh, okay. Clothespins. Clothespins? Snips. And tell me what the snips are for. These are my chip bags. The little, what are these for? Brent, hi. More shipbuilding. The ships, not the snips. Hold on, how did I miss the Fortnite Harry Potter news? I didn't see Fortnite Harry Potter news. I showed you my ships, please respond. Dude, the Pirates constructible strategy is coming back. I wish. I wish. These are good to hang up the canvas on a wall to straighten it because it becomes wrinkled usually if you have a full size one. Okay. To put it against the wall? Bear with the gifted sub to Captain Maggie. Who is this person and can they come into the stream? They showed it for a few seconds. And that's when I crossed off. I did cross off something Fortnite related. Yeah. Those are good to hang up on a canvas. Okay, hang up the canvas on a wall to straighten them out because they become wrinkled usually. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up application for a lot of these things. Also, Yishai, no worries. Thank you for popping through. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get it done. Hopefully we're still streaming by the time you finish. And Shadow, thank you for the $9 donation. No, you do not, Bear. Do not tease me like this. Wait, of the same kind, the Revolution one? Wait, okay, I'm getting the urge. Can we build one? Would you guys mind if I did a real quick ship building? Just one, I just need to hit one ship. I need to get one built real quick. Shadow with the Fortnite battle pass. Just one ship. I can't fit these back in here. I'm gonna put them to the side. No different. Different ones? Wait, the Pirates of the Caribbean ones? Which ones? Don't. Only if you open one MTG pack too. Okay, how about I open one Spider-Man MTG pack? That counts as an MT. We will do one ship and one Spider-Man pack just because it's Friday and I'm happy to be alive. And that's why. Like, one day. One ship becomes many, and soon the cast of Cult becomes the cast of Fleet, and then shipbuilding during 12 games of Christmas, go for it. All right, you swashbuckling baddies, here we go. We're doing this. I'm pulling out the ships. Reggie, 2 ships? No, we're not doing 2 ships. You got 1, I can't spoil it. Come on, I'm so easily influenced. Game Over Harmony, thank you for 5 gifted subs too. No, just 1 ship and 1 MTG pack. It's gonna be whatever MTG pack I see that's right next to me. Don't lose your ships on stream. Reggie, thank you for the 1,000 bits, guys. We're not doing that many. Hold on. Wait, we've got a lot because I actually have a ton of I have a ton of Final Fantasy MTG cards to share with you guys. Somebody had also sent, I bought one of these because it had Vincent on the cover, and so I've never actually opened any of the Final Fantasy trading card game ones, but I did have those, so you guys can pick if we want to open the Spider-Man MTG pack or the Gunslinger in the Abyss pack. You guys can decide, but we're first gonna do a ship. Showed you my ships, please respond. Pick which one of these. You can't do both. That doesn't count. Stop trying to get extras out. Spider-Man? Spider-Man? Spooderman was nah? What do you mean Spooderman was nah? I have a ton of Final Fantasy cards to show you guys. Like cards that I didn't even know existed. Do you own Hogwarts Legacy, by the way? I forgot because it's free right now. I don't think I do have it. Free on Steam? I need to scoop this. I see Mr. Valentine. You only see 3 now. Okay, let's do ships first. We'll do ships first. I haven't opened any Spider-Man MTGs. It was a big disappointment for a lot of MTG players, really. Just because, oh, here we go. Do free on Epic, of course, naturally. The Bonnie ship, the diamond. Go scoop the whoop right now on Epic Game Store. Here we go again, Epic. All right, guys. So some of you guys have been here. This is Pirates of the Revolution. This is a constructible strategy game that was all the rage for my family when we were growing up. And Bear sent a box, and so I've been slowly going through these and having so much fun. I also had a whole stream where we just organized my ships. Oh, actually, let me go grab my fleet. I need to find a good organizational box to store my fleet as well. Ow! I'm gonna make this hobby room. These are my ships. Welcome back in. It's pretty exciting stuff happening here. Okay. Don't mind me. It goes on sale very often on Steam though. Might scoop it up on Steam because Epic and I are not talking. We're not friends right now. I'm not having the best of time with them. She always goes, ow, because I stubbed my toe. Like whenever I go off screen, there's something I smack. I use a Milwaukee pack out. Wait, for your ships, you started using a Milwaukee pack out? Because I know you said you started collecting some of them too. Yeah, these are my ships. Guys, bad news bears. Remember we spent all that time? My little guy is down. He's down bad. We are one tentacle only. We have a single. My Kraken is cracked. He's down. He's lost. Many went overboard. Some were lost and never found. But you all end up at the bottom of the sea eventually. Gerpel with the gifted sub to set sail. I remember much like when the first time I ever played Vampire and realized that I was going to be a variety creator and people were there for, you know, the game, but also just the experience, the channel, all of it. That was another moment where I just sat here and was like, we're here organizing ships. This channel is organizing ships right now, and it was the coolest thing in the world for me. Oh my goodness. I gotta get the Vampire replay when. Forgive me, Vert, for I have sinned. I reminded her. London with the 500 bits. One tentacle, still a zipper problem. One tentacle only. Caleb, hi. I remember that stream. It was a good, well, because I think it's one of those things that I just got so giddy. I never thought that I'd really see these again because they're out of print, much like my Star Trek Catan that I'm getting a copy of for Christmas. So I'm really excited. There's a lot of things, a lot of exciting things on the way. Ah, the classic helmsman. There's so many helmsmen. Another day, another helmsman. I've been watching the Vampire playthrough. Also, White Fable, welcome in. It was one of the best streams. I mean, especially after you guys recommended Lo-Fi Pirate Beats. That was just a winner. All right. I don't want to look at anything. I gotta pull out. Hold on. Don't look. Don't peek. Don't peek. Okay. We gotta pull out our dice. I gotta leave him in. Oh, I had my dice jar somewhere. Where's my dice jar? Oh, that's right. My dice jar is overflowing. I need to get another little itty bitty dice holder. We need to make sure that this stays organized. I have so many coins too. Okay, let me get that little dice out first, and then we'll see what ships we get. Dargo, just the random childhood memories. I didn't get cultured in a lot of things growing up, but the few things that we did, I just have such good memories of. Okay, one more. That one seems especially tiny. Okay, they're done. Be shy. Okay, let's pull this out too. Like Riddle the Sphinx. I really want to bring Riddle the Sphinx back to you guys because all of you guys talk about point and click games, and I'm pretty sure that also was another, not like near the popularity of Myst but it was called something else. So Riddle the Sphinx was the title of that one, but it fell under a different overarching title. I gotta see what it was. The Riddler. You could probably put those dice in a diamond holder temporarily. Wait, Kadera, that's brilliant. If I have any more too, I haven't opened up anymore. So they were always different. So what you have right here, so you have your describing, you know, the actual start here game overview. I think what I'm gonna do is, for my brother's birthday, I'm gonna try to construct a map. So this would always come with, where is it? So you would always make your own terrain. Like every game you'd have little pieces and islands, but I was actually thinking about creating a miniature, like when we were kids and you had a project and you had to do a little miniature kind of setup. You know how some people make these custom D&D boards? I was thinking about making this cool custom, I don't even know what you would call it, diorama of some sort, I guess. Now, what's this game called again? It is called, I think it was just called Pirates Constructible Game. But I was thinking about doing that for his birthday because now he's getting really into it. But yeah, so you had different ships that were of varying rarities, all this stuff, they paired. So here we go. All right, we've got our checklist, we've got our ships, we've got our dice put away. I'm currently throwing in Pirates Constructible Strategy Game, which apparently did have a computer game you talked about. I saw that someone made 3D printed map models. No way. Okay, like they print them and send them to you yourself, or just the blueprints for it. I'm gonna have to look at this. That's why we have guests to show us how it's done. All right, so you have our coins. We've got a helmsman. That's a basic standard. It's like a full pirate. We've got a pirate. It's gold. It's a gold. Origins, the US. Schooner. The Chesapeake. Wait, I think I have one of those. We're gonna get a lot of repeats too, but I do think we do. I don't have the my checklist. The Chesapeake. 98 or 0 is at 8. 86. I gotta find the one where I was checking off. I think we did get this before. Okay, there was the online game because you guys were looking that up. Oh, we have Commodore David Porter. Broadsides attack. The ship may move and shoot using the same action, the same movement. Love Schooner. Did you ever use the website I linked for? No, not yet. I haven't gotten to check out any of this. There's 3 things I want to do over Christmas break. Probably not gonna happen, but I want to organize my MTGs. We might have to do a stream of that because I would need to figure out what order I want to place my Final Fantasy MTGs in. I want to organize my Pokemon cards. I want to organize these using that. I also need to link my Final Fantasy MTG cards to one of those card trackers. And then I also want to make a diamond painting. I think I saw someone selling them on eBay, but I know you can get to print it. I know you can get to print to do yourself. Wait, you can get the ones to print to do yourself, but you saw them. And I also saw those peppermint brookies, by the way, that looked incredible. It's a chore stream. The Pride, 13 points. This is the 4th one. Oh, she's cute. And Sir Watkins Defoe. I thought it was Sir Watkins Defoe. The ship ignores terrain when she is given a move action. Islands are not terrain. I know. Sir Watkins spends so much time aboard his ship that he is uncomfortable on land. He reads the sea as easily as a mother understands the cries of her baby. There you go. Watkins. I like Watkins better. It's a Watkins Defoe. Okay, we're gonna build this one ship real quick and then add him to the fleet. It's Sir Watkins. I like Watkins. Okay, we'll see if this one actually works. It's Watkins. I think it was. Was it not? Was it not Holmes and Watkins? Let's put this one together. How many packs have you opened now at this point, Bear? Sir Watkins DeFriend. T-Money made some too. It looks like it's your turn to make some. The homemade brookies. I'm supposed to bring something for Christmas, so maybe I could make dessert. Oh, I did see there was one above yours. Was that T-Money's? The timing on that was great. Had you done a peppermint one too? Ginger best friend, welcome back in. Of course, I'm gonna do the DLCs. Naturally. Right, Norman Osborn's ancestor. Oh no, please work. Okay. Whew. Okay, we've got the base done. Look at the little, like, you even have the writing on it. This one's an easy one to piece together. I was hoping for a 5-mast. The 5 Christmas mast. Do. I made some peppermint brookies too. Next is a homemade Baja Blast pie. No, you are not, dude. That might be the only way that I would be able to try it, I think, if I make my own Baja Blast pie. Ew, you think it's gonna be good? I was hoping for a 5-mast. I was. We need to do more shifts until a Sherlock. The Sherlock home. I should have put the back one on first. I found a recipe. I will report back. Okay. If it's really good, then maybe I could make one for the... That would be a great thing to make for the 8-year anniversary. Oh, I'm worried about this. Come on. Why did they make this so darn difficult? Also, Shun, welcome back in. Let me get the... Oh, gosh. There's got to be a better way to put these together. Like, I need a little tool that helps me push them down into it. Got it. Got it. Okay, that's the front piece. I think this one's on this side. There we go. Front piece. This is a short and two longs. What was this one? Yeah, short and a long. You gotta find the ones that can move two longs. I made pinwheel cookies last week. Chocolate and coffee, strawberry jam, and white chocolate. Never heard of a pinwheel cookie, but that sounds like a good combination. Chocolate, coffee, strawberry jam, and white chocolate. It's like that ice cream that has the all three. Is that Napoleon ice cream? Oh, I almost switched it. Yeah, I think it needs to be like tweezers, but the only thing, I gotta push this on the other side. The tweezers would scratch the paint off. So anytime you use a tool on these, they're really easy to scratch. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, look at that. I have this one already, so I didn't mind doing it, but yeah. You gotta get a little like splotch paint to kind of just paint over it. So anytime you use something sharp enough, like that was even just the side of my nail. And then we just look at this side. An X-Acto knife helps. You need the X-Acto knife because sometimes the printing on it, that's what happened on that one ship. That's what I need to do. Sometimes the size, it's just, yeah, an X-Acto knife would be the perfect amount just to sliver off a little piece. There he is. Captain Thickrod, welcome back in. And also Bobby, thank you for the follow. A new ship that does not have flags. Hold on. Wait. Get back here. Wait, that's my other pride. My pride and joy. There's my pride. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had a second pride. X-Acto knife when building models too, which we still have the one model that I purchased I need to do. What about tweezers with a drop of hot glue at the end? Oh, I've never thought to do something like that. Like the little gummy thing that comes at the end of sharp tools and instruments sometimes. Whee! Okay, we need to get into the game. What am I doing here? I was like, oh, I need to catch up on 12 Games of Christmas. Proceeds to do this. Can you show us your favorite ship again? Oh. Okay, the Black Swan is pretty cool. That's one of the really good ones. It was my El Chico. My El Chico was one of my very first ones. That's not the really splendid ship that I have. I should have put her separate from the rest of the ships. Look, see how easy the masts fall off? That's why you have to find a better organization system so that they don't just keep dropping. Also, Nomad, welcome back in. True Dodger, hi. I was searching for that game for years, but I was too young to remember the name. I love that for you. It's so perfect, right? Also, London, I vote Casta for Troll Biscuit Ornament of the Day. I've never been on my own Troll Biscuit. But if there's anything, the True Crime Junkie. This one's really pretty too. There's one that's called the Galapagos. That's gorgeous. There's my little shark friend. I know he's in here somewhere. It wasn't the Black Swan. It was something different. Last Hope is really sick too. The details on the sides of these things. It has red mass. I think it's this. No. They just completely fell apart in this. I haven't had anything on it or anything. What video game is this again? Fran, not a video game. I've got to organize my dudes again. Okay, let's open up the Spider-Man MTG pack. I'm gonna put these right here for now. I don't know what happened to her. She was so, I thought I put her on the top. My one-armed little guy. It's not a good day for him. Carolina. Carolina is really pretty in blue. Bright blue. That looks like the seabed under the Bermuda Triangle. Crazy Keys. Not exactly a battleship. They are really wrecked. I've got a couple forts in here. I don't know where she went. It wasn't the Black Swan. Oh, I love the Royal James. Look at the black sails on that. Oh, gorgeous. I showed you my ships. Please respond. The ones with oars are pretty fun too. The oars. Where did the mast, why did they fall off instantly? I know, you can go to Hobby Lobby and get some of those plastic jewelry organizer containers where you can move the dividers, but see if all your ships... Yeah, because I think when we used to play, it's probably better not to have them pre-built. It probably was more ideal to build them and then put them back in here. I just was not smart. One, you know, when you're doing these things when you're a kid, you don't think that they're gonna go out. You think they're gonna be around for forever. So I would throw away these cards And now a lot of my ships don't have a matching card, but ideally you're constructing and putting it away probably. Nomad, that's a good point. It's been real quiet. I'm gonna look up these containers, but I also want to check out the Milwaukee. I want to check this out. What do you do with a drunken sailor? I don't know where he went. Oh, this one's really cool. This is the HMS Grand Temple. Look at the colors on that, the turquoise. On that note, we're gonna have another organizing session. My mast is broke, please help. I'm dying. So anyways, I was obsessed with these when I found it. Oh my gosh, do you still have your collection too? Lunar, at least every time I pull these out, one person remembers these. Yeah, they're not around anymore, so hold on to them. They're so cool. RIP my tiny ships. My siblings and I are getting back into them.